Hi guys, welcome to Carol's Universe, tarot readings from the heart. Thanks ever so much for joining me on your reading. Sit back, relax and enjoy. Hi guys, welcome to Carol's Universe, tarot readings from the heart. Thanks ever so much for joining me on your reading this week. I want to show you the cards that are being used for your reading this week. We're doing the weekly this week. It's 13th to the 19th of July 2020. You've got a monthly for July up, guys, so make sure you're checking that out. It will be on the end screen so you can click into that link. This week we are using the This Might Hurt Tarot deck by Isabella Rotman, and that is for your general energies for the week. For the work reading, we use the Dark Mansion Tarot. And for your love reading, we're using the Everyday Enchantment Tarot. Actually, I think I might switch that up. I think we'll use the Everyday Enchantment Tarot for your work and the Love, the Dark Mansion Tarot, okay? For the spiritual advice for the week, we use the Crazy Sexy Love Notes by Chris Carr. And if we need to clarify anything on the reading, we are going to use the Rider Tarot deck miniature, all right? So, yeah, that's it. Sit back, relax. And as I always say, enjoy. Hi Aquarius, welcome to Carol's Universe, tarot readings from the heart. Thanks ever so much for joining me, my darlings, on your week ahead reading. We are doing a reading from the 13th to the 19th. Guys, your monthly's already up for July. So if you want to check that out, please feel free to. I'll put a link at the end of the video. So yeah, we're going to look at your general, we're going to have a look at your love, and we're going to have a look at your career as well. Also, the start of the video, you'll know that if you've looked at it, that there is a rundown of the cards, the decks that I used this week. And I didn't mention these two sweethearts. The little reminders, the law of attraction. I only got these actually the other day when I started doing the year, not the year ahead, when I started doing these weeklies. So it was the second batch of readings that I'm recording that I'm using these for. So we've got the Law of Attraction also as your spiritual guide this week. Little reminders. So this is kind of focusing on things that you should be... we're asking the cards let me start again. We're asking the cards to give you guidance on what you should be focusing on in terms of attraction. Attracting into your life. And also this beautiful deck. I want to learn colour therapy, which I always found very interesting anyway. It's The Secret Language of Colour Cards by Ines Segal. She does some beautiful cards. And this is really looking at the colour guidance for the week and what information that can give you too. So we use it doesn't have any words on this deck, so I always use pretty much a booklet to read the meaning for the week. Okay, so yeah, lots to do. Let's make a start on the reading then, Aquarius. Okay, Aquarius, we've got the cards down. Let's have a look at the reading. So, let's have a look at the first card. The Six of Pentacles. So, there's something about receiving. The Six of Coins means many, many things. It's a generosity card. It's a card about charity. It's a card about support and helping others. The Six of Coins is also the card that would represent perhaps receiving help or receiving some form of financial aid. Okay, we've got two sixes, balance and harmony being restored or being felt perhaps between the 13th and the 19th of July 2020. It just feels like here, if I were to do a take on keywords, it just feels like you're receiving with this Six of Coins energy some form of reward or recognition. So some of you guys may be receiving, the message may be that you're receiving recognition and reward. Receiving with the Six of Coins, the reward and the recognition with the Six of Wands. But I think that it's a funny thing, because with the Temperance card, for me, this is things are slowly coming together. Okay? So I actually think that the message is that you are going to receive. If you felt that you're not being recognised for certain things, whether it be in your home life or your work life, Aquarius, I think that slowly but surely with the Temperance energy, things are coming together. You're going to receive your recognition, the praise that you should have, and the reward with the Six of Wands. I get the impression the Knight of Swords is about action. And if you want something, it's about focusing on the goal. So focusing on what's ahead. Knight of Swords energy. So Six of Pentacles, Six of Wands. Receiving reward, praise and recognition. Slowly but surely it's coming together. So it's almost like slowly but surely you're going to receive those things. But it's almost like you need to take action with this Knight of Swords energy. Let's have a look at the next one. Oh wow, the Magician. I think you need to take action. You've got the resources and you've got the skills and the talents to manifest this thing. Because the Magician is all about having the skills, the talent and the ability to manifest what you want. So it feels like with the Knight of Swords, it almost feels like in the first three cards it's saying, look, you want to receive rewards and you want to receive praise, you want to receive recognition. These things, yes, they're coming together slowly. And the universe as well with the Temperance energy may be working in the background to bring these things to you. However, you've got to play your part, Aquarius. You've got to go out there with the Knight of Swords energy and show what your abilities are. I mean, for some of you guys, it may be that you want to go into acting. It may be that you want to be a pop star, for example. The Magician, for me, is often a card about being an actor or being... Because he's... Can you see how he's showing what he's doing with his hands? He or she is dancing. They're putting on a performance. So some of you guys may want to be a performer. Some of you guys may want to go into acting. You may want to go into the arts, things like that. You don't have to, but you may do, some of you. It doesn't really matter whether it's a particular role that you want. And I think that when I look at this, it almost feels like it's a particular thing that you want, Aquarius. But I think what it's saying here is, look, if you want to receive Six of Coins, the accolades of the Six of Wands and the recognition and the praise that you are looking for with the Six of Wands energy, and even the support showing here with the Six of Wands, these things will come in slowly but surely. Things are going to slowly but surely come together, and we've got angels working on your behalf to bring these things to you. However, you've got to help out. You can't just leave it to the universe to bring this to you. You've got to pursue this as well, Knight of Swords. The message is you have to take action, okay? Showing your skills, your abilities and your talents will actually help in the manifestation of this desire. So I think it's a very good message this week, Aquarius, that things are happening. You're getting what you want. Things are definitely coming to you. The recognition and the love and the praise and the accolades that you want in terms of whatever path this is are definitely coming to you. But also you have to be quite proactive and show what you're about. Let's have a look at the career. So the Hermit. The Hermit can be about withdrawing for a little while to gain some insight, or just withdrawing from a job, for example, with the Hermit energy. You can see this person here is looking into a book, so there's a sense of exploration here, and it is Virgo, so Virgo likes to explore things, quite nosy. Don't take offence if anybody's got Virgo in the chart here. It wasn't meant to be like that. This could also be a mentor, somebody who's highly skilled. I see some of you guys... there's two things I'm seeing here. You're either focusing on stepping away from a high position or a good position in terms of work, or some of you guys are being mentored in terms of a particular position here with the Queen of Coins energy, Aquarius. The Seven of Swords. Okay. There's a couple of things, as I've said, I'm seeing here. Number one, for some of you Aquarians, you may think about with this Hermit energy stepping away, because he moves away. He's a card about going into hermit mode. So this is about removing oneself from a group of people or from a job and just kind of going it alone. This is about seeking another path. And he's reading a book. So maybe for career, some of you guys will be seeking a path away from the Queen of Swords, Queen of Coins. Perhaps this is a position that you've worked in for a while. A position, maybe to some of you guys, it could be within finance or property or something like that with the Queen of Coins. Be a fairly traditional role. But some of you guys with the Seven of Swords, there's a sense of needing to escape. What are we escaping here? Yeah, there you go. See that Eight of Swords? It's too much, isn't it? The Eight of Swords is like, there's too much responsibility. You see these children here, the child here and the dog there, they're really metaphors for people who are asking you for things. So some of you guys are looking for at another path with this Hermit energy. You're very close to, with this Hermit energy, a transformation in terms of work. Seeing some of you guys stepping away from a particular position, that Queen of Coins energy, looking to escape a job or a career that makes you feel, you know, chained, and that makes you feel stuck. You've got people asking you for lots of things. Some of you guys, there you are at the window at work saying, please just leave me the hell alone. Who's asking me questions now? You've got the dog howling, the baby crying. They're really just indicative of somebody who's like, oh my God, this is really doing my head in. And actually, Aquarius, that's you, isn't it? Because the Seven of Swords rules Aquarius. It's Aquarius moon. So in terms of how you're feeling, you're like, I just want to escape. I really just want my freedom. I want to be free. Remember, Aquarius is all about futuristic thinking, individuality, and being free. Aquarius doesn't like the Eight of Swords for sure. You're very good, aren't you, in social situations, but when it just gets too much, you want to go, you want to escape. So some of you guys are looking to escape here. Escape this. Too many people asking questions. You're feeling very claustrophobic. Look here, she looks claustrophobic. So you're feeling very claustrophobic, wanting to escape this. The Temperance energy. So wanting to escape the claustrophobic energy of the workplace or the job that you're in. Too many people asking questions. Temperance energy here. There could be a couple of things really. There is the need perhaps to mediate with others on this, to talk about it, to try and reconcile differences. Because I think that when I look at the Eight of Swords and the Seven of Swords wanting to escape that Eight, whenever he's looking back at something, that's what he's escaping. So there's a need here to escape that Eight for you Aquarians. But perhaps the advice for the week in terms of work is, before you do something too rash, and I wouldn't be surprised if you did something too rash here in terms of work. It looks like it's, I don't even think you're doing anything rash. I just think that with the Hermit energy, what you're trying to do, number one, for some of you guys in work this week, it's about detaching yourself from the Queen of Coins and the energy. You know, it's a job that you're probably very good at, but you want to escape the, you know, the claustrophobia every time you go into work, or every time you know, you get online and start work, whether you work from home at the moment, Aquarius, or whether you work for a company. It's just complete torture because you just can't seem to get left alone. Okay? And some of you guys with that book are really kind of looking into, say for example, that book could represent, but it's information, isn't it? Books are information. So some of you guys are going within, yes, with the Hermit energy, but also remember, Hermits explore things. They're looking outward too. So here you guys are looking outward and exploring with that Hermit energy showing there. Other options, this could be your internet that you're looking into at night, you know, and you're looking into options and you're saying, you know, and with there's your lamp, trying to gain some insight here, looking for other jobs, stepping away from that Queen of Coins, wanting to escape the madness of the office or the madness of the environment that you're in, everybody asking for something. But I do think with that Temperance card, there is a need to try and talk about this and to try and reconcile some difficult places here with the Temperance energy. Okay, because this could be something that is resolvable. It could be resolvable, especially I believe with that Temperance card on the end. I think this is something that could be resolved. It doesn't necessarily mean that you have to step away from the job. You could resolve the issues of that Eight, because that's where the true issues are. It's in the Eight of Swords that you've got the problems. You've got the, you know, the moaning, the crying, the demanding colleagues around you. The dog and the baby are really the demanding colleagues that you've got around you. And there you are at the window just saying, get me the hell out of here. But I think that the situation could be resolved with the Temperance energy. Maybe if you just spoke to someone. Finally, let's have a look at the love reading. Wow, the Two of Cups. So, an emotional connection to another, a relationship with the Two of Cups. Let's have a look at the next one. Commitment. So I think a relationship is becoming a little bit more serious, probably, with this Hierophant energy showing here. Yeah, I mean, it's the Ace of Swords is one of the best cards you can get. It's really positive. I'm seeing a really positive connection, a really positive commitment here. Okay, a promise as well. Let's have a look. However, the Seven of Swords, that could be you. Again, you've got that Seven of Swords twice. There you've got it through the Everyday Enchantment Tarot, and there you've got it through the Haunted, what's it called again? What's my deck called? The Dark Mansion Tarot. Sorry, I should know that one. I've had it a long time. Wanting to escape something again. What are we escaping? Ooh, but there are secrets here. That might not necessarily be you, but it may be. You've got a Seven of Swords and a Moon. Somebody's covering something up in this relationship. I don't know whether it's you. It could be you because this is your sign, Aquarius. And you've got the Moon. Seven of Swords and the Moon for me is somebody definitely covering something up. Because the Seven of Swords is trying to pull the wool over somebody's eyes. And the Moon is concealment, things that are hidden. Okay, so I just feel somebody's... I mean, I think the first three cards are really saying you've got a really good relationship with somebody. So this doesn't mean cheating or anything like that. Because you do have a really good... We've got the Two of Cups, the Hierophant and the Ace of Swords. Those are three very, very positive cards in a love reading. Very positive. The Ace of Swords is all about the truth. It really is. When you get that in a love reading, you know that you found the one. It's a very positive card. And you've got the Two of Cups and the Hierophant, a true commitment. You've got this, like, with the Ace of Swords, the Hierophant and the Two of Cups, a true commitment with someone. You really have. You've got a really true commitment. This isn't a bad thing. Somebody's just concealing something. I'm gonna check that out, actually, and see what's being concealed. I'm hoping it's nothing bad. Really bad. What is being concealed in two cards? What do you see is being concealed in two cards? What do you see is being concealed in two cards? Okay. So, okay, it needs to go. The Tower. So there's some form of chaos or something that's happened that wasn't expected. Oh. And the Six of Wands. A sudden victory. A sudden victory. This, to me, this is very good. Tower and Six of Wands together, excellent. Could be a sudden promotion because the Tower is something that suddenly happens, and then we've got the victory of the card of the Six of Wands. So this isn't a bad thing. I mean, it depends where that leads to. It might be the partner is considering that they've been offered a job somewhere else, or they've been offered a promotion in another country or another city. I think you have an excellent relationship with somebody here, Aquarius, but I think that something is being concealed here. And I think that what's being concealed is something that isn't necessarily bad, but it's something that's probably very good, but the partner may be afraid to say what it is, probably because it's going to disrupt. It's going to disrupt the relationship, that type of thing. We could also read it as a disruption, though. Six of Wands is position or confidence. Or even sex. Because the Six of Wands is a very kind of sexual card. This could be somebody's confidence is being broken, or broken, something that's been broken, confidence. So it could also be, I mean, I feel that there's a few things here. First, we're seeing, love, a really good relationship that you've got with someone. But some of you guys may have noticed that something's changed within a partner's behaviour. And I think if you'd noticed that, then they're definitely concealing with the Seven of Swords and the Moon energy. Maybe there's something about their confidence being broken, or broken confidence, because the Tower is broken. And there's the confident card. So maybe there's something about their confidence being broken. I don't know. I don't think it's necessarily in the relationship, but it may be a facet of the relationship. Okay. And if the partner's confidence is being broken, what would that have been in? If the partner's confidence, or if this is Aquarius or the partner, whoever it is, if the confidence has been broken, what would that confidence have been? What's the confidence being broken in? Okay. The Emperor. So the stability of the relationship. The Emperor is all about the... When you get an Emperor card in a relationship, it's the order of a relationship. It's the order, it's the stability, it's the security of a relationship. The Emperor means to feel very secure, to feel protected within a relationship. But the confidence is broken within the security of the relationship showing here. Okay. The I'm getting here the Sun, which is all about optimism and happiness and joy. Somebody's trying to interfere in that. When you get a Knight of Swords, what I've discovered with this Knight is that whenever I see that Knight running towards a card with its sword, it's interrupting it. If I got a Knight of Swords, for example, rushing towards a Two of Cups, this could be somebody who's trying to interfere in a relationship, trying to break somebody up. So somebody's trying to interfere in the happiness. I think maybe what's going on here is, though you've got a really good relationship with the partner, Aquarius, I think that what you'd experience is, and it could also be, yeah, though you've got a really positive relationship with the partner, I think that something is being hidden in this relationship, and what's being hidden is something to do with somebody's confidence being broken a little bit. But I don't necessarily think it's you. I mean, that confidence could be broken because there's another individual. For example, it might be something to do with a father figure. Maybe there's a father figure who's interfering, Knight of Swords, in the happiness of the relationship. So it could be maybe a parent, a father, or something like that, or it could be another male that's kind of interfering in the happiness, or it could simply be that the confidence has been broken in the stability and the trust of the relationship, the Emperor energy showing there. Somebody's interfering, the Knight of Swords, in the happiness. So it might be that somebody's interfering in the happiness of the relationship, and that's why the partner doesn't feel so good. So it depends. It could be anything. It could be that you've got a member of the family that's always coming round, and they're kind of, you know, interfering in the relationship. You know, for example, you might have a sister who always goes around and spends a lot of time, and the partner might be like, well, you know, when are we going to have some me time, for example. It could also be the confidence is broken, maybe something to do, Aquarius, with your position, for example. Maybe your position interferes, Knight of Swords, in the happiness of the relationship. There's something or someone interfering in the happiness of the relationship, and I think that the partner is concealing it. If the partner isn't concealing it, then it's probably you, because you are the Seven of Swords. All right, let's quickly go through this reading one more time before we Aquarius wrap up and do the spiritual cards. Firstly, in your general reading, I think that some of you guys are going to receive the recognition that you're looking for with the Six of Pentacles and the Six of Wands. 2 sixes, multiple sixes, things are harmonizing and balancing themselves out. So things are going to balance themselves out slowly but surely with the Temperance energy. Things are going to start coming together in the way that you want it to. But I think that if you want things to happen quicker, and that could be the Knight of Swords as well, if you want, because we've got two different energies, Temperance, things are slowly but surely coming together, and then Knight of Swords, bam, it's really quick. So things are coming together, you're going to get your rewards, but it may be slowly but surely this happens. The universe is working on your behalf behind the scenes to make this happen. I think if you want things to happen a bit quicker, though, with the Knight of Swords, you're going to have to take some action with that Magician. You're going to have to really get out there and show your worth, show what you are, show what abilities you have, show the skills, show the talents, because it may be that, yeah, things will come together for you, but it may take a longer time if you don't actually put that work in. In terms of work, some of you guys are looking to distance yourself with the Hermit energy from a particular position, that Queen of Coins energy showing there. Okay, some of you guys want to escape, possibly, I think, with the Seven of Swords, just the, you know, the claustrophobia of being in this job, you know, the demands that are being placed on you via the baby and the dog, the metaphor for other colleagues and workmates and that type of thing. With the Temperance energy, there may be a need, I think, just to kind of try and reconcile the differences. It may be that you don't have to completely distance yourself. Some of you guys might be looking for a break, but it doesn't mean that if you're looking to move, that you have to completely distance yourself. It might be that this difficult situation within that Eight of Swords could be reconciled through Temperance, maybe just by going and speaking to someone. Finally, in love, I see a very beautiful, committed relationship here for some of you Aquarians, but one of you is hiding stuff. You've got the Seven of Swords and the Moon. One of you is definitely hiding information here. To me, it looks like the information that's being hidden is that one of you feels a lack of confidence, that Tower and the Six of Wands. One of you doesn't feel as good or as confident anymore. You know, confidence was once high with the Six of Wands, but with the Tower, I think it's been broken. Simply because I think that it's either a person, an Emperor could be a family member, for example, a father figure maybe, or it could be an external person, Emperor, a male. It could be a boss, or it could be your position, or for example, your career, or it could be with the Emperor. It's to do with the stability and security of the relationship. What's broken is that the partner or you, it seems that you're hiding that confidence in the order of things, the security, the stability of things, a person maybe, it's been broken because it looks like either this person is interfering in the happiness of the relationship, the situation might be interfering in the happiness of the relationship, or the order. Somebody feels the lack of confidence in the stability of the relationship because someone, and this could be the person as well, someone or something is interfering in the happiness, okay? So if you're finding that maybe the partner is acting a bit weird or being a bit quiet and stuff, it's probably best just to try and get the lowdown on that. Let's have a look at what the universe wants you to attract this week. Focus on attracting this week. Good fortune is what it wants you to focus on attracting. So you need to say this mantra: the universe provides me and my family with prospects for good fortune. Say that again. The universe provides me and my family with prospects for good fortune. In terms of the crazy sexy love notes spiritual advice this week, says you need to unplug, okay? So recharge your soul batteries by unplugging from the digital world. Connect with yourself by disconnecting from distractions such as other people's to-do lists. Take a stroll. The best way to generate fresh and innovative ideas is to balance the virtual and natural worlds. The birds and the trees have just as much to teach you as the internet. And finally, what is the colour therapy this week? Wow, magenta. Connect to your deepest inner knowing. Just going to quickly read the book on that. So what is this? Card number 5. Okay, so magenta. We need to connect. You need to connect to your deepest inner knowing. Okay, so magenta is the colour of your deepest inner knowing, inspiring truth, clarity and faith. Magenta also awakens your enthusiasm for life, connecting you to the higher realm of spirituality and assisting you with your journey of self-discovery. Meditate on magenta to connect to your deeper wisdom, okay? So divine wisdom is always available to you. For the next 7 days, before you go to sleep, Aquarius, ask a question of your higher self. This is a part of you that has incredible knowledge, wisdom and compassion. After this, meditate on the colour magenta for a few minutes. Allow the answer to float into your mind. If you don't receive it the first time you try, persevere. Say, so this is the mantra here, divine intelligence, please connect me to my higher self so that I can receive the wisdom and guidance that can bring me to joy, love and abundance. I'll say that again. Divine intelligence, please connect me to my higher self so that I can receive the wisdom and guidance that can bring me to joy, love and abundance. Fantastic, wonderful. Okay, what an amazing reading this week. So many things to think about, I think, for the next 7 days. Absolute phenomenal. Love. I think this is the reading that I really liked doing. I don't know why that is. I just really, really like doing this reading this week for you Aquarians. Anyway, have a great week, guys. If you'd like to order a reading, click on the link in the comment section below or the end screen. And I will see you in 1 week's time. I think it's around the 2nd of August, there won't be any videos up for that week because I'm moving house. So I'm getting my internet placed in and trying to get everything together, but there'll be videos. I'll see if I can put some extra stuff on just in case I'm not about on that week, okay? But yeah, this week you've got your reading and next week, but the week after probably not. Alright, I love you guys very much. Speak soon. Take care. Bye-bye.